Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Here's a fashion statement if there ever was one. Emphasis on statement. You can now show your support for, wait for it, Prince Andrew by wearing a special t-shirt. Lady Victoria Hervey, a former acquaintance of Prince Andrew, has launched a line of t-shirts branded with the word faked across a contentious photograph involving the prince. This image, which has played a crucial role in the royals' fall from grace, depicts Andrew with Virginia Giuffre, a victim of Jeffrey Epstein, and the convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell in the background. Hervey, who briefly dated Andrew in the 1990s, seems convinced that the picture has been manipulated, asserting that Andrew's head was superimposed onto Epstein's body. Despite these claims, the photographer who released the photo has dismissed the notion of tampering as ridiculous. The t-shirt design, which Lady Victoria claims was created by the person she believes to be the original photographer, has sparked quite a buzz, leading to the establishment of her new clothing brand, The Faked. Described as a way to spark conversations and challenge perceptions of reality, the t-shirts are selling for £50. Meghan Markle has reportedly been making efforts to forge a friendship with global pop icon Taylor Swift, showcasing her admiration for Swift's personal branding and marketing acumen. Meghan supposedly extended an invitation to Swift to join her on her podcast, Archetypes, an invitation that was symbolized through a personal handwritten note. Despite the fact that Swift did not appear on the podcast, Meghan's interest in the singer remains strong. Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield told GBN America, Meghan made sure to attend Taylor Swift's concert in Los Angeles and importantly ensured that People magazine was aware of her presence at the event. It seems crucial for Meghan to have this information relayed to gossip sites, highlighting her desire for people to know she was there. Prince William displayed his sense of humour as he laughed off royal family jokes at the BAFTA Awards. Attending as BAFTA's president, a role he has held since 2010, William enjoyed the festivities where the film Oppenheimer was a major winner. Hosted by David Tennant, known for his role in Doctor Who, the evening was filled with humour. Nick Mohammed, a comedian and actor, took the stage and made light-hearted jabs at the Prince of Wales. Mohammed comically explained the evacuation protocol in case of an emergency, humorously prioritising himself first, followed by the BAFTA trophies and others, and then almost as an afterthought he added, "Oh, and the royals. Sorry. Cutting to William, the cameras showed him joining in the laughter with the audience. Earlier, he had engaged with movie enthusiasts outside the venue, expressing his disappointment at not having seen many nominated films, saying, "I've done the fewest I've ever done this year. Annoyingly, I've had other things on my mind, but hopefully I'll catch up." Despite not having watched Barbie yet, William did catch Oppenheimer, sharing his impressions with the eager crowd. Due to the Princess of Wales' continued recovery from recent surgery, William attended the event without his wife. Fox News shares London's Trafalgar Square is set to host an unconventional art installation that has sparked a wave of criticism for Mayor Sadiq Khan. Instead of a much-anticipated tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II, the fourth plinth will showcase a project highlighting the lives of 850 transgender individuals, many of whom are sex workers. The forthcoming artwork, set to debut in August, aims to present the plaster-cast faces of these individuals, embedding their features along with traces of their skin cells and hair. As described by the London's government's website, the piece is designed to gradually deteriorate due to exposure to the elements, leaving what's been termed an anti-monument. Critics see the approval of such a project as a sidelining of a memorial to Queen Elizabeth, with a statue now unlikely to grace the plinth before 2030. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Meghan has drawn criticism for labelling herself as one of the most influential women on the new website. During a discussion on Talk TV's The Talk, panellists Ian Collins, JJ Anciobi, Emma Wolfe, Penny Smith and Kevin O'Sullivan examined the Sussex's online revamp. Emma Wolfe defended Meghan's use of the royal crest awarded to her upon marriage and pointed out that the couple hasn't yet commercialised their royal status through merchandise. In contrast, Kevin O'Sullivan criticized the site's biographies, particularly Meghan's description of herself as a significant global influence, a claim he disputed. The website features detailed biographies portraying Harry as a committed humanitarian and veteran, and Meghan as a dedicated feminist and advocate for human rights. Penny Smith highlighted that Meghan's influence has been acknowledged by several prestigious publications, including Time magazine and British Vogue. O'Sullivan argued that their use of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles, which he believed they had agreed not to use, a point J.J. Anciobi corrected by clarifying that the agreement was specifically about the His and Her Royal Highness titles, and they could indeed use Sussex. PR expert Pauline McLaren told The Express, the only thing that is really special about them is their royal titles, with Harry obviously being the second son of the king and Meghan having married him. Unlike other power couples, neither of them have done a lot prior to their work with the royal family. They haven't got much else to offer. That is their problem. If you think of other power couples such as the Beckhams, David has his football talents, Victoria has her music as well as her fashion career. Harry and Meghan's claim to fame is their royal connections and their royal disruption. Royal expert Richard Kay told the Mail, they're not global influencers like they think they are. They're going to have to adjust their expectations downwards. Sarah Vine, a columnist for the Daily Mail, opined, without the royal title, Harry is just a slightly balding, a bit thick ex-soldier, and she's just a moderately pretty, quite good actress. The currency is their association with the royal family. In the Mail, Richard Eden wondered aloud about the timing of the Sussex rebrand, writing, by coincidence, I'm sure the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have chosen this moment, when King Charles is being treated for an unnamed form of cancer, to do something they would never have dared do while Queen Elizabeth was still alive. This audacious move has confirmed my long-held suspicions that Harry and Meghan are determined to portray themselves as a rival royal family, undermining the king and his heir, the Prince of Wales. The fact that they have chosen to act when the king is being treated for a serious illness and the Princess of Wales is recovering from a major operation illustrates their lack of shame. In times gone by, an embittered, ambitious prince would seize the opportunity of rumours of a monarch being in poor health and withdrawn from public duties to try and seize the crown for himself. Nowadays, it seems, they rebel in virtual form. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify or Apple or your app of choice. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue and good times.